Hi, Assalamualaikum, and good day, everyone, especially to the HEYA. So today I'll be presenting the Sustainable Steel Productions, New Policy Regulatory, together with companies' marketing and CSR framework. This presentation is based on the case study, which is 3M company invest 400 million to build a new plant done. This case study is done by Boston Consulting Group, BCG. All right, so this is about 3M steel industry, which this company produces steel products. It is a mining and manufacturing industry. It has 84,000 employees. Ranges 55,000 products from laminates, passive wire production, dental products, electronic materials, to car care products. So they have a lot of sub-companies across 60 countries, and their major investors are South America, India, and China. So this is SDG and steel industry. So the fact about it is the steel industry places great weight on SDG 12 responsible consumption and production, which Kim and Worrell, Palu and Hiram stated that metal industry or steel industry has been a concerning industry as it negatively impact the social and environment through the supply chains. For example, this industry emits carbon dioxide and also always been discussed for its energy intensive production processes. So these are the main impact of steel productions on environment. The first one is global warming. As you know, the steel productions emit carbon dioxide, which is the main contributor to greenhouse gases. These greenhouse gases leads to global warming. Number two is air pollution. The steel productions produces a lot of dangerous gases, as I mentioned before. Uh, CO2, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and any other uh, dangerous gases. These dangerous gases, when they are mixed together with the air, it can cause or it can be a threat to the public health, as it can cause uh, lung related diseases, for example cancer, lung cancer. Number three is water pollution. If the water resources are exposed to the steel production waste, they can be highly contaminated with hazardous materials. So it can impact the human that consume the water and also the aquatic life. Number four is land pollution. Of course, if the waste from the steel productions are not managed well, they can end up in land and can cause great negative impact on the soil quality. And what making it worse is um, the land, the contaminated land can also impact the water quality, where where the rainwater can flow the dangerous contaminants in the soil to the river and to the water resources. This can also cause water pollution. Okay, so for the sustainable 3M company and steel industry, um, so I have come up with these recommendations for a new policy regulatory. So number one is obligating the recycle practice, where the 3M company can recycle the waste from their products to create new steel products. Number two is obligating the byproduct reuse practice. So what is a byproduct? Byproduct is the steel products that are produced for the other industry as raw materials. So if we can use the waste from byproduct, we can reuse it, then we can cut the cost of the steel production, and we can cut the carbon emission from the steel production processes. Then number three is obligating sustainable steel production processes. This can be done by the application of green technology. So number four is obligating the participation in circular economy education and training. So the 3M company must send their employees and, to study about circular economy and to go through proper training on circular economy so that they can practice the sustainable operations of steel industry, which is aligned with circular economy. Circular economy principles. And the last one is charge the steel company with carbon tax. This can make the company more responsible for carbon emission, and can encourage them to switch to greener technology that produces less carbon emission. So to achieve a more sustainable 3M company and steel industry, I come out this environmental responsibility CSR model. Of course, the steel industry are closely related to the environmental issues, so we need to come up with CSR, environmental responsibility based CSR model. So the main principle is to, of course, prioritize sustainable technology and practices. So the example of the implementations are funding green innovation competitions, funding green technology research and institutes, and funding environmental NGOs. These can help to uh, contribute to a sustainable industry and promote a good image for the company itself. Then we have come to the conclusion. So what can I summarize here? That the steel's demand are high, but the global industry cannot supply enough amount of them. The growing demand for steel requires massive production. So this massive production can greatly impact the environment. Thus, the industry players and policymakers must come up with effective ways to produce this metal or steel products sustainably. So the industry, in the end, must adopt sustainable practices and green technologies to meet the sustainable development goals. So these are the references of my presentations. I have referred to a few journals and news platforms. All right, so to end, I'd like to leave you with a reminder or a quote of Native American proverb. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. So let's together take good care of our Mother Earth and work together to achieve sustainable economic growth. Together we can make it. So thank you.